Hi. What's up? What's hanging? What's Gucci? Today, me, Kiera, who you should totally subscribe to, is bringing back another installment of a video that I did before that I said I was gonna do another part 2. Yeah. Today's video is part 2 of this video. I was bullied for being a YouTuber at school. Very dramatic. However, if you haven't watched that video, you can totally go and watch that video. That'll be really cool. Link in the description. Let's go. But let me give you a little bit of a brief of what happened. Just saying, you should like go and watch it. It was like funny. Like you'll laugh. Like if your parents are like, you know, making you clean your room and like making you like take a shower and like brush your teeth and do like regular human things. You just need a break from reality. Go watch it. You'll laugh. But let me get you up to date. So basically, before I kind of dropped out of school. What? No, I didn't. I went to school and for just no reason whatsoever, people just started attacking me on their private Instagram accounts. Everyone I went to school with just randomly decided that they hated me one day and everyone wanted to speak out about how much of an awful person I am and like how much I should die and like how much I don't deserve to live anymore and like how I'm so entitled and stuck up and how fame, I only had like 100k subs at the time, had so got onto my head. Shut up! You're boring. Like say something original. Like if you're gonna roast me, actually roast me. Don't just give the generic like, oh my god, you think you're better than everyone else. Like, bitch, yeah, I probably am better than you. You know why? Because you're mean. Sorry, I got angry. So yeah. And the thing that like annoyed me the most is they like roasted the Bridget spinners. They roasted you guys and they called you all 12-year-old pathetic, annoying little bitches. They did not quite that, but like there was like, oh, just go and run to your 12-year-old fans. Like that is not my demographic, but even if it was, what's wrong with being 12? Sorry that you were so 12ist. God. It's disgusting, honestly. We need to stop being more tolerant. Like, yeah, they're all annoying and play Minecraft, but you know what? Nothing wrong. I'm ranting. But you know what? Then my 12-year-old fans piled up and showed them who was boss, and you helped me roast the rest of the messages I got. So yeah, go watch that if you haven't watched it. But if you have watched it and you're here and now you're here and I don't know what I'm saying, it's really early. It's 7 AM. And no, I'm not awake early at 7 AM. I just haven't been to sleep yet. So there's that. If you haven't subscribed to me, press that subscribe button because, you know, I do things like this. I make a lot of videos because I never sleep. Literally sleep is for away. Leave a like down below and let's get into it. When I announced that I was making that video on my social media, these people, they stalk me. Like, they must stalk me because they found out just like that. And just like that, I had a DM in my DMs of someone who had something to say about it now. So I guess let's start from that point. So on my Twitter, I announced I was filming the video and I posted screenshots of the things, like the messages they'd said to me. Here's some examples of them on the screen right now. I was like, yo guys, I'm about to film this video about these messages. One girl found out. One girl who I didn't even really talk about because she was kind of irrelevant to the story, and boy, she really wanted her 15 minutes of fame. She wanted a mention so bad. So she starts DMing me like, at least tag me if you make a video on me. Can you uncover my Insta name in your latest tweet? Oh, and my boy, insert some random dude's name who's got nothing to do with it. I guess she thought she was trying to be like sassy and like confrontational and like, I ain't scared of no bitch, like I'll say it to your face. But I don't think that she quite understood that if I say put her name in my description and a future employer decides, yo, I might hire this girl, let me Google her name. And people Google social media names nowadays because, you know, like everyone's on social media. So if they were to do that, this video would come up and link her to some petty things that she's said and link her to the originally starting the like bullying thing. So, I mean, to be fair, you probably don't care about your future. However, I'm not out to ruin anyone's lives. I am a true believer of people can change. Maybe you'll turn a new leaf. You obviously haven't yet. Maybe you will get a job one day, and when McDonald's are, you know, typing out your name to look for someone to hire, I don't want them to see any bad things. So there's that. That's message number 1 out the way. Next, I'm going to talk about the girl who sent these messages to me, and she was sort of the one that like did most of it. She didn't start it, but I never really like knew her, never really spoke to her, and she thought, yo, I hate Kiera. Why? I just don't like the way she walks. So firstly, and by the way, just judging by these, you can tell how salty these people are. She says this. She screenshots my tweet and goes, you bellend. Are you that utterly bored and desperate for views you have to bring back an argument that was settled months ago? However, give the girl some credit. At least this time her content will be true, even if it is just a cry for sympathy. I'm gonna go through and like analyze these and like pick it apart bit by bit, but let's just keep going with the rest of the things she put on her story. Kiera, since I assume you're just way too famous to open personal messages off one of your friends. What? Kiera, since I assume you're just way too famous to open personal messages, one of your friends can screenshot my next message. Honestly, Kiera, if you're still salty about the whole situation and it's really losing you sleep, I'm more than open to meeting you in person and addressing the situation to see if we can come to another resolution. Don't mean to be critical of your tactics, not a bully, but I must say, hiding behind a screen and posting a warped image of me online to thousands of people doesn't seem fair, does it? In fact, one could say it's cowardly. Hashtag just saying. Now, you may think, yeah, Kiera, she's got a point. She's trying to be diplomatic about this, Kiera. But no, Story number one. Let me tell you why this whole thing is hypocritical. The whole overall message was, I want to come to another resolution with you. The first thing she said to me, the opening line of her saying that she wants to come to a resolution with me was, you bellend. So you want to make it up, but I'm also a bellend. Like, okay. That isn't how you apologise. I would have been way, way, way more open to negotiation if that hadn't started as, you bellend. I know I'm a bellend. You don't have to tell me, and especially don't tell me in your apology to me. What? I'm not desperate for views, secondly. This isn't about me wanting views. I'm literally in Morgz' house right now. I've just got to stick a picture of him here and be like, that's views. That's how I get views. This is just funny to me. This isn't me trying to get views. At least this time her content will be true. Okay. My content isn't that far-fetched. It's nothing that like could be faked because it's not that elaborate. Like you can look back at other people's story times and like, oh my god, my dad turned into a vampire when I was 5 and he sucked the blood out of my foot and then I called the RSPCA because he's an animal now and then we all died and all my family's on crack and we have to work at KFC, like all of us, even my 2-year-old brother because like my dad's on crack and that's the time that I was bullied. Like, what? Even if it is just a cry for sympathy, it's not a cry for sympathy. It's just funny and I want to make fun of it. I'm not saying here like I was bullied so bad and it made me sad and I cried. Like, bitch, I didn't cry over you. I didn't waste my tears over you. It's just funny that people are so stupid and consumed by tiny things. They go out of their way to hate someone. I don't even know my story. You know my name. You don't know my story. Just don't discriminate. This is the bit where you can see she's salty. Kiera, since I assume you're way too famous to open personal messages, at this point, she hadn't even tried to reach out to me personally. 0 attempt was made to talk to me personally. So that was just her being a pile of salt. You know, just putting it out there. I hadn't even made the video at this point. So they're really overreacting. They would have been better just to stay quiet about it, watch it, be like, oh, that wasn't too bad, then just ignore it. They're so desperate for something to talk about. So you know what? I'm gonna give you something to talk about. If it's really losing you sleep, I'm more than open to meeting you in person and assessing the situation to see if we have to come to another resolution. You called me a bellend. You're kind of hostile. I don't really want to see you in person. Don't mean to be critical of your tactics. Brackets, not a bully. Okay. But I must say, hiding behind a screen and posting a warped image of me to thousands of people doesn't seem fair, does it? Hiding behind a screen. What does that remind me of? There's not a double standard. It doesn't mean that you can attack me and I can't say anything back just because I have some followers. And I didn't like post a warped image of you online. I didn't even say your name. No one's gonna watch this and think, that's beep. In fact, one could say it's cowardly. Hashtag just saying. Wow, what a trendy hip kid. Yeah, it is fair because I'm just capitalizing off my own misfortune and I'm giving kids out there who feel like no one likes them, who feel like they're being bullied, who feel like they're being attacked for just being themselves, hope that one day they can turn things around and potentially make a YouTube video about it. Finally, after saying that she wants to speak to me in person, and then after also calling me bellend, which, you know, kind of disqualified any chance of that happening. In short, remove your head from your asshole and speak to me like in person, not clickbait. You can't use big words if you're gonna spell hole like hole. Look at me, I'm so diplomatic, you ass-wahole. Maybe I would have spoke to you like you were a person if you spoke to me like a person and didn't open it up as you bellend. Roasted. Okay. It gets worse. She has more to say. About an hour later, she posts, you know what, Kiera? You do you. If you really need those views and that's the only way to get it, Morgan, thanks for the views. But rest assured, if you do anything that impacts my life in any way, be it just one message from a fan, I will destroy you. Kiss, 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 kiss. Okay, Terminator. What are you gonna destroy me with? I don't get it. Whatever. Let's just hope none of you guys were naughty and ciphered out their usernames, even though I blurred them in the last video and sent them messages. Oh, but no, that's not it. You may also be thinking, Kiera, you should have just like been diplomatic and like gone and spoke to her anyway. But you know what? It gets worse. Here's where the death threats come in. In my last video, I made a joke and I was like, yo, like I'm gonna get death threats from this video. Like I'm definitely gonna get death threats. You know, leave a like. And I was sort of being dramatic. I was kind of joking, but oh no, they didn't fail to disappoint. What failed to disappoint? They didn't. Fail. They failed to disappoint and provided me with some nice, hard quality death threats. Let's get into them. Now at this point I was low-key considering maybe I should message her, maybe I should be like, yo guys, maybe I shouldn't make the video. But then, you know, I kind of got a death threat, so I was like, maybe not. Maybe I'll just use this for more content. Prepare to cringe. Right. I think we need a little chat. Don't you? Because we apologised, ended things civilly, and what supposedly moved on. But some of us are stuck in the past, aren't we, Kiera? But if you're still so upset about E, why did you never message me? Because you're not upset in the slightest. It's all for views. And you're so stuck up and pompous, you'll happily admit that too. Well, to be quite frank, you're ridiculous. You've caused two people in particular a lot of distress. And it was just a move, TBH. I hope you carefully consider your options before posting that video. Of course I'm trying to appeal to the human left in you, but I have no doubt you will reply to this in your immature, sarcastic and simply irritating usual way. But we have A-levels. It's alright for someone like you that has time to defend themselves because you do all with zero talent and effort and still get to live the perfect life. So you have time to dig up mouldy beef, but in the end of the day, we all actually have to work hard to get where we want to be. So little fiascos like this is the most inconvenient of news. And if it causes me any problems, even just one message from a fan, I will find you, babe, and I will kill you. Okay, Liam Neeson and Taken.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
Because I'm not letting you disrupt my life over a comment calling your video sh**, because that's my opinion, and however much you don't want to hear it, it's what I believed then and still stick by. And if you have a hard time accepting not everyone will like your videos, I don't think YouTube is for you. Kiss kiss. What the f***? I've never seen a message go from one point that you're trying to make to a complete other one so fast. I have never seen such salt in my life. You could literally dry out every single ocean and saltwater pond in the whole entire universe and the sodium levels would still not be as high as that message. So let's go into analysis. So let's go into analysis mode. Right. Well, at least you wasn't opening with you bellend this time, you know. You've improved. I think we need a little chat, don't you? You mean, you think you need to send me some DMs I'm not going to reply to? Because we apologised, edited things civilly and what supposedly moved on. I just didn't want to get beef to score in GCSE period. If you're still so upset about it, why'd you never message me? Because I'm not upset about it. Because you're not upset in the slightest. Yes, it's all for views. It's not for views. It's content. It's to make people laugh. It's to take that kid that hates their life out of that reality for a couple of minutes and laugh at mine and see, wow, Kiera had some really bad experiences with people once, you know, and she's doing alright now. And before I make any explanations, freedom of speech is like a human right, so, you know. And you're so stuck up and pompous, you'll happily admit that too. Calling someone stuck up is like the generic insult to call someone who has something that you don't have. Of course, I'm trying to appeal to the human left in you. You can't like try and appeal to someone and then insult them. You're a bellend. Like, the girl who literally said that she was going to kill me, murder me, another human being, is trying to say that I don't have any human left in me. Okay. Yeah, I would probably respond to it in my immature, sarcastic, and simply irritating usual way that you find irritating just because I have a point and you don't. Because you do fuck all with zero talent and effort and still get to live the perfect life. What about my life is perfect? This is what really annoys me when people say that I don't work. A lot of YouTubers, like everyone takes a different path in life. Some people go and get a job. Some people decide to stay in school to work towards their job. We're still putting just as much work in. When I was at school, doing like the 3 hardest A-levels ever, yeah, I still put more hours into YouTube. Compared to like a doctor or something, yeah, sure, it's an easy job. But I've been to school. I've also studied for exams. If anything, it just shows like how salty you are. You have it easier than me, therefore I get to be mean to you, but you don't get to be mean back. It's not a valid argument. I don't sit around saying you're a dumb bitch and you get bad grades, do I? No. You do cool with zero talent. You know what doesn't require talent? Sitting around and being a little bitch. Get over yourself. My favourite bit. I will find you, babe, and I will kill you. I don't get it. Like, you can think that, sure, but like, I don't get what I ever did for you to sit there flat out and insult me. Like, it's just my opinion. You're ugly. Like, but like, I don't sit there and tell you about it because that's my opinion. However much you don't want to hear it, it's what I believed then and still stick by it. What a brave little girl. I'm so cool because I'd say to your face what I'd say behind your back. Hey, but I didn't ask. And if you have a hard time accepting not everyone will like your videos, I don't think YouTube is for you. I get hundreds of hate comments daily. I really don't think I'm that stressed out that you don't like my videos. I bet my own mother doesn't even like my videos. But oh no, it gets worse. I didn't think it could, but it gets worse. This other girl who was just completely unrelated to the situation. I can't believe I used to be friends with someone like you. It's actually embarrassing. You make videos acting like you're God, saving these little 12-year-olds by bringing up beef about a pizza. I'm literally sitting here in a little Jesus necklace, yeah, because I'm a firm believer in God and you should never like portray yourself or worship another idol because there's no higher being than the Holy Jesus himself. So, a special spirit come down to save mankind. My sole purpose on this earth is to save 12-year-olds. No, Jacob Sartorius can do that. That's not my job. But this is a bit like above all that bothers me the most. Maybe if you didn't drop out of school, you wouldn't have to stoop to that level to get a career. I dropped out of school because I already had one established. I dropped out of school because I wanted to. I didn't drop out of school because I had to. You know what? If I stayed on at school, I probably could have like gotten good at A-levels because I was smart. Like gone to uni and got a better paying job than what I'm doing right now, but I do this because I like it. It's a shame to think that I used to look up to you. Well, that's a bit weird, isn't it? So you know what, to be fair, after that message, I really wasn't contemplating forgiveness anytime soon. Don't mess with fire if you don't want to get burned. That's all I'm gonna say. Apparently, I've heard this girl did send me a message of somewhat of an apology. Number one, apparently she sent that message before she said all of that stuff about me on her private account that she didn't think I'd see. Number two, she sent me the apology because she knew I was gonna drop another video exposing the messages where she said she was gonna kill me. Number three, she also started attacking one of my closest friends because she thought I was snaking her and sending her screenshots, which she wasn't. I have another source. You can't apologise to me and then go after one of my friends for doing nothing wrong apart from being my friend. And number four, I don't know, it was probably buried underneath all the messages I get from my 12-year-old fans. No, like really. If you really want to talk to me, drop me an email. My business email is down in the description. And while you're down there, you can press subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment. Let me know what video you want to see next on my channel. I don't know. Roasting stupid people seems to be like something you guys really like to see me do. So maybe I'll do more of it. Maybe you guys can share your bullying experiences with me. I'll roast some of the people that you hate. Sounds like a great idea. I don't know. Subscribe to my channel. I've been Kiera. This has been a mess. An abomination. I hope the creators of Taken don't copyright me from the words she stole from Liam Neeson. I also hope this doesn't get copyright striked by the Terminator film franchise. I'll keep you updated on whether I either get murdered or destroyed. And if I'm lucky, maybe there'll be a part 3. Okay. Loki, if they jump me, that'll be such a good video. Bye.